have special moments. I mean, it doesn't get any more spectacular than that. You can't have it. Scoring energy, these two goals, on the road he goes. Win makes a mess of that. And it's not in the box. Morales was trying to chip.
Spurs fans, make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad!
Chicago, here's Vargas, and he's got space to run into for Charlotte. Going Vargas from Wilfred to Hart. Hey!
All y'all girls standing together like that, I can't take it.
Give it up one more time for your Spurs Hype Squad, presented by Planet Fitness.
Twisting, turning, got it! Jokic drive. Jokic scores. Oh, Joker's wild! Incredible! Fit Check is presented by Lexus. Nikola Jokic. 5 triple-doubles in the first 7 games. We've got Golden State and Denver coming up the second half of our doubleheader, the NBA on Prime.
Jokic's last game out against Miami, 33 points, 15 rebounds, and 16 assists. This is a center that's averaging 12 assists a game.
We've got the I-10 rivalry here tonight. McLaughlin out of the timeout, misses from the outside. Houston trying to build on its lead, currently 37-30, shooting 51% from the field. Shepard has a screen from Capella. Shepard the pull-up. And Capella the offensive board. Shepard fires, got a 3.
We see it all the time. Offensive rebounds turning into open threes. Great play by Capella to get that out.
8-0 run off the double team. Champagny swing. McLaughlin, they'll live with that, and he hits on a rainbow triple.
That's the second time tonight. Wembanyama's done exactly what our guys in the studio talked about before the game, making the simple pass out. Then they move the ball to the weak side, wide open 3.
Good defense there from Champagny. That just ended an 8-0 run. Issa drives in on Vassell, and he misses on the floater. Easton is there. Shot clock is winding down. Durant, he's a killer.
That's another 3 off an offensive rebound. This is what Houston does, and now they go back in this 2-3 zone at the other end.
And a body bump by Durant sent Champagny down to the floor. Why the zone? Why is Houston leaning on this more than other teams?
Well, I think in large part they do it a lot when they have 2 bigs in together, so those guys aren't having to chase people around. But it's to slow teams down. The San Antonio team Second in the league, fast break points. Teams tend to hesitate when they see the zone.
It's a part of who they are. It goes against the instincts of Ime Udoka, but he's recognized how effective it's been for them.
They play more zone than anybody in the league. Almost 20% of their possessions, they play zone.
And it's a shot clock violation. Sohan lost track of the time and turns it over.
And that's 8 turnovers now for the Spurs.
Ask Mitch Johnson, is this a measuring stick game? He said, I don't want to go that far. It's the first of 4 meetings. But he did say every time you play someone that has more experience than you're going to find out something about yourself. And they're finding out right now that Houston has a lot of serious offensive artillery. A Kogi swing. Durant over 2 defenders short. Champagnie there for the board. Sohan, attack mode, trying to go around Shepard. The help from Adams. Champagnie trailing the play, and he sticks the jumper for 3.
Well, there we go. Fast break points there for a team that is second in the league.
Kogi off the made basket, missed it in transition. 5-on-4 if they hurry. Kogi gets back, and Shepard takes it away from Sohan. Kogi, a 2-handed jam.
Well, you got to protect the ball handling against this Houston team. That's a 4th time tonight that they have stripped the dribbler out top.
45-36. Rockets under 5 minutes to go in this first half. And a defensive 3 seconds, the call. Will get a free throw here for San Antonio.
And we've been showing these, but watch Reed Shepard here and just swarming on Jeremy Sohan.
7-0 in fast break points in favor of Houston. Vassell, a career 81% free throw shooter, cuts into the Rockets' lead. Castle in, Johnson to the bench.
Well, the biggest problem for San Antonio right now is with their best player on the floor, Wembanyama. They've been outscored by 18 points in 14 minutes.
Castle for Sohan. His 3? No.
Well, if that's the shot Houston forces you to take, that's great defense on the part of the Rockets.
Houston won the season series last year 3-1. They've actually won 6 of the last 8 meetings against the Spurs. Kogi, that's a ridiculous angle. He's fouled.
Good job putting the ball on the floor. We said coming in, this team is second in the NBA in free throw attempts at 31.7. It's only going to be their 3rd and 4th attempts tonight, so San Antonio's done a good job.
And the second fewest free throw attempts allowed. So think of that combination. Number 2 in free throw attempts, second lowest free throw attempts against them.
Well, coming into tonight, this is what we saw. The Spurs, a great defensive team, the best in the league with Wembanyama, and a poor defensive team without him. But tonight, that's sort of turned, and San Antonio has really struggled with Wemby on the floor.
Wembanyama back in. Kogi puts Houston in front by 10. Castle, cross, kick, Champagnie, in and out. Castle keeps it alive. Last touch, San Antonio.
That's a good shot, though. San Antonio, Mitch Johnson will take that shot every time. A wide open corner 3 for a very good shoot.
So far, San Antonio has had the most improved scoring defense from last year to this year. It's obviously a small sample size right now, but better than a year ago by a wide margin. Durant in a crowd, doesn't get the roll. Kept alive by Adams, but Castle is there.
Durant's struggling from the mid-range tonight, which is rare for him.
Wembanyama misses on a 3-ball. He is now 1 of 4 from the field. That bounced off the shoe of Thompson, but retained by Houston. 12 to shoot. Smith releases, pulls up, and is fouled.
That's a bad foul. You do not want to be fouling jump shooters.
It is Barnes picking up number 2. So Jabari Smith to the free throw line. Now in year number 4, 80% shooter. Signed to a 5-year, $122 million deal. Tap into the Emirates NBA Cup in the NBA app. Go deeper inside this game and follow the chase for the cup, including the Bucks defending their title. And tap to watch games live. Download the NBA app tonight. Another one here for Smith. Kogi goes to the bench. Şengün back in. 9 points for Josh Okogie. He's a career 6.3 point per game scorer.
But he's been off to a great start this year. Shooting over 50% from 3, shooting 53% from the floor.
Castle couldn't get the lob to Wembanyama. Barnes with a tough bucket.
Barnes with 11 points now, leading scorer in the game.
Half-court set, Şengün. Action with Durant. Switch. Durant the catch. Castle trying to stick with him. They surround him. Find the open man. It's Smith. Can't hit the 3. Contact going the other way. Loose ball foul against Houston. 48-39. 2:58 to go. First half.
Substitution number 3, Kelvin Johnson checking in.
It's in the middle.
How would you like to chance to help the community and a chance to win thousands of dollars during tonight's game? If the answer is of course, then get your tickets now for tonight's 50-50 raffle presented by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel. Half of the proceeds each night go to Spurs Give, who then invest that back into the South Texas community. The other half could be yours. Scan the QR code now to get your 50-50 raffle tickets. And good luck.
This is one of my favorite games here, brought to you by our friends at HEB. It's Beach Ball Mania. I got Josh here. Josh has got 45 seconds to catch beach balls as they come down from the sky, each with a different value of money. After 45 seconds, we will see how much money he takes home from HEB. You ready? Let's put 45 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go! All righty. That first one is a red ball. It's worth $50. Oh, he's going for 2. Only one of them, though. There we go. $50 in there. Now another red one would be another 20. And he's clutching it like he's clutching the pearls. Look, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Josh just got $250. Oh, that's all right, Josh. You still have 14 seconds left on the clock. Boom, the white one is worth $25. Josh has 6 seconds left on the clock with 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Okay, well, time is up. Put the $25 one in there and come on back. Josh. Oh, my goodness. He was thinking about all the good stuff that he could purchase with it. You got $400 from HEB. Not bad. Not bad for 45 seconds worth of work. Of course, this is brought to you by our good friends at
Just make this low man engage, make a dribble towards him, engage it, and then honestly, sometimes you're just a decoy as a great scorer. If you have so many team guys around you, you make your teammates better. Swing.
Well, that's what they talked about pregame, and here it is. Wembanyama down in the low post. He knows the double team is coming. Here it comes. He gets it out. They swing the ball. Jordan McLaughlin knocks down the three. Now in the studio, Steve Nash just shot the ball. He did not swing the ball to Taylor Rooks on the weak side. She was wide open. He did not move it, but he did knock down the three.
So you're saying we should not have cut the video off?
Well, we didn't want to point out Steve's selfishness as
Ball
a player.
hogging.
We always knew that was him as a player, that he was a little selfish.
Sure.
He was known for that, and we saw it in the studio.
14 made field goals, 11 assists for the Spurs. But they've been playing from behind. Houston in front, 48-39. Barnes, the trigger man.
This Houston team is just so big playing in that zone. Amin Thompson's the small guy out there.
Barnes misses on a three. Rebounded by Amin Thompson.
You've got four guys 6'10" or bigger on the floor right now for Houston.
Şengün pounding that dribble. The cutter. Thompson swatted by Wembanyama.
With the foul on Keldon Johnson on the cut.
So Wembanyama got it clean. Thompson is down. Keldon Johnson is called for the personal foul.
And Şengün, just a great passer. Nice cut by Thompson, and he finds him. Şengün, probably the best playmaker on this Houston team, and the closest thing to Jokic probably that the league has.
Thompson to the free throw line. He actually got hit in the head by Wembanyama on the follow through. That's what sent him down to the floor, but the initial contact was from Keldon Johnson. 8 points for 22-year-old Amin Thompson. 11-point lead.
Back in the zone again. Almost always when they play two bigs together, Adams and Şengün.
Adams defending Wemby. 7 to shoot. That ball goes awry. Scooped up. Johnson can't hit the three. Vassell can't tip it in. And Houston believes it was last touched by San Antonio. The call was out of bounds off of Houston. Spurs are 7 of 22 from 3. Wembanyama knocks it down.
Only his second bucket of the night, has not been to the free throw line.
4 points for Victor Wembanyama. 50-41. Off the double team. Turnover. But Johnson was on the baseline.
Wembanyama steps out and just shoots it over the top of Adams. Knocks it down.
Get it in for Durant. 1:36 to go in this first half. Durant. A wall of defenders. Knock away. Vassell. Now it's a race to the rim with Thompson. Vassell. Layup doesn't go, and a foul. He tried to finger roll. It didn't spin in.
With great steal there by Vassell. Both these teams struggling to take care of the ball a little bit here in the first half. 10 turnovers for San Antonio, 8 now for Houston.
Thompson picks up his first foul. Coming up next, the half presented by AT&T. Taylor Rooks, Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Blake Griffin, Udonis Haslem. All coming up. What a job they have.
Yeah, they're just over there shooting, making Udonis rebound.
Why is that?
Dirk and Steve Nash taking all the shots. Udonis doing all the dirty work down there rebounding.
I guess you play to the scouting report.
I guess you do.
7-point game. San Antonio with a little run here. Action away from the ball. It's going the other way. That is 9 turnovers now for Houston. Durant, the offensive foul.
Yeah, 3 of them by Durant, that being his 3rd of the night. Here, they're just swarming him, and he just says, get off me, I want to get the ball.
3rd foul on Kevin Durant, replaced by Tari Eason with 1:18 on the clock.
Houston's going to stay in that zone.
So it's Thompson and Smith defending at the top of the zone. Thompson's got a 7-foot wingspan. Smith has a 7'1" wingspan. Castle. Oh, he's met by Şengün, and it doesn't matter. King of the Castle with the bucket.
His first bucket of the night. He is so strong. Just took that contact from a much bigger player and converted.
5-point game. And Thompson just tossed it out of bounds.
Watch this finish. That's great verticality by Şengün. He just reloads and is able to convert. And San Antonio, despite 38% shooting and 32% from 3, hanging in this game, each team with 10 turnovers right now.
Reed Shepherd back. He's given them a lift. 10 points off the bench. 40 seconds to go, first half. Probing. Castle for Wembanyama. The fadeaway, rimming out. Adams pops it up in the air. Fight for it. Barnes saves it. Vassell cans the 3.
I think both teams combined, we now have 6 threes off offensive rebounds.
And a 9-0 San Antonio run. They double Şengün, force him to get rid of it. 2-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Smith on a kick. Eason can't quiet the crowd. Out of bounds. Houston will retain with 5.2 to play.
Thought Houston shot the ball a little early there. If San Antonio could have come up with the ball, they had plenty of time to get down the floor and try to tie or take the lead, and they might anyway.
Castle trying to beat the clock. He does! The layup goes, and the hard.
Well, both these coaches are going to be very happy with how active their defenses have been in the first half, but they're also both going to be talking about the necessity of taking care of the ball.
Crowd is in a frenzy. Castle with the block to end the first half. San Antonio ends the quarter on a 12-0 run. And they grab the lead at the break, 51-50. Vassell banging one in from long range. San Antonio got hot at the right time. 51-50, you're watching Emirates NBA Cup with coverage on Prime, presented by Wingstop.
It says he is a fan, a true one at that. So we want to say thank you. We're going to get you a custom Spurs pennant, courtesy of our friends at American Signs, the official jeweler of the San Antonio Spurs. Now, of course, we want to thank all of our season ticket members and you, Steve, for being such a good fan. But you saw the energy in the building. Let's get a big Go Spurs Go. Countdown City, help us out with a 2-1-0. Here we go. 2-1-0. Go Spurs, go!
The Spurs Gear 50-50 raffle presented by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel. We'll have a $2,500 guaranteed jackpot for tonight's game. To purchase your ticket, visit a 50-50 raffle kiosk located in Section 101 near Guest Services, Section 113 in Rock and Brews, Section 122 near Whataburger, or Section 105 near the Big Video Board. You can also purchase raffle tickets online at Spurs5050.com or by scanning the QR code on the screen. Don't forget to check the winning numbers post-game at Spurs5050.com. All proceeds benefit Spurs Kid, your local nonprofit of the San Antonio Spurs. Fans, please direct your attention to the court. As part of a fan experience group sales package, performing for your halftime entertainment, please welcome Bradley Middle School Dance.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Give it up for Bradley Middle School Dance. Over to Spurs Game Text Group to 210-444-5959. Also, as part of a fan experience group sales package, performing for your halftime entertainment, please welcome Summit Show Team White.
Shut him down. Y'all thought we killed him with the last one? Ow! remix. DB, Diaz Brothers, Slow Rider, Boy, Pitbull, Flip Up, DJ Loud. Shake, shake, now drop. What your mama said. Shake, shake, now drop. What your daddy said. Shake, shake, now drop. What your sister said. Shake, shake, now drop. DJ Loud, oh boy, I wanna see you move, shake it, drop.
Cheer it one more time for Summit Show Team White.
Start with a rich postura. Set it against the backdrop of history. Add some fire.
Where can you see the top 10 NBA plays of the week? Only here in our Courtside Countdown.
Towns backs in against Son. Stuffs it right over him. That is a power move from Karl Anthony Towns. I got this matchup all night long. Lunch meat. And yeah, I can hit the corner three, but I can also put it on the floor. That's how you bring a little energy in the arena. Right. Go on and take flight on a cargo. Another offensive rebound got his own miss. Into Şengün. Over the top! Oh my God! That's a finish! Oh, Thompson! Clear, gets to the loose ball, gets 2 feet back in. Let me just go ahead and casually 360 this loud. Darius Walker threw it away, and with a two-hand hammer. Didn't we say play with force at the beginning of the game? That's the kind of play. He just forced Neesmith in the basket. Carter sets up the screen. Jimmy races to the basket, fires it out. Vucevic the shot. Bucci Maine for 3. Bucci Maine steps up again and hits the biggest shot of the season. Elizabeth, I'm coming again, Elizabeth. Oh, Lord. Into the hands of Reeves. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Reeves splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good. At the buzzer. Austin Reeves does it again. Reeves' incredible week of basketball continues. Here's Johnson. Look out. My goodness. Flying over multiple boroughs to get to the cup. See where he took off from? I mean, that was nearly free throw line. 3 to shoot. Kawhi for the win. Bam! Clippers win! The long two for the win. Puts it in! And Halloween ends with a treat from the claw. The Clippers take down New Orleans.
With Neesmith switched out on him. Giannis with the back down. The paint away. The
Nice.
shot. It's good! With heroes on the shot clock. Giannis with the game winner. In Indy.
Put him away on the fadeaway at the free throw line.
Oh, give it up! Give it to me! Get it out of here! Right at the apex! And then I die! How about that sequence? And both ends of the floor! I'm talking about in it! How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today?
Anybody that goes by letters, I like it.
I know.
You're having a great year, by the way. Welcome to the league.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Here we go, and the Mavericks control the trip.
Payne lead the charge.
Christie the right wing, and he'll throw it up for Davis for an easy drop in.
We're going to win this game. We got to up our physicality. That's in pick and rolls. That's the guy being up to touch.
Off ahead, McDaniel. Terrific recovery. Finish the half. Finish the half. Tanjero to Suggs. Passed up a 3. Wagner wide open. Oh, yeah. Cross court to Hardy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Hardy!
I'm a good boy, man. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
Good boy, too.
Well, you a villain now? Nah, you're still a good person.
Big strike. Goes left on the drive. Quick 2-hit.
Sixers trail the Celtics by 5. Embiid drives, stops, picks, and the foul.
Make the easy play in transition. If not, the clock is our friend.
3 seconds. Reed splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good at the buzzer. Austin Reeves does it again.
Decisions that he's making tonight, when to shoot and when to pass. Again, Alonzo Mourning changing a shot.
This lead of 8, Miami's largest of the game, but talk about large. How about that slam dunk from Vince Carter? What body control and what power by Carter.
He goes to the basket as strong as anybody in the league, gets his body in the way and throws it down.
Tell me, how did you defeat them? Call me Mr. America. With my back against the wall, I was sitting all alone. Now I got it, oh, now I got it.
You're watching Emirates NBA Cup with coverage on Prime, presented by Wingstop. Back here in San Antonio, 51-50, the Spurs in front. Ian Eagle, Stan Van Gundy, Cassidy Hubbard. This has not been an offensive exhibition by any stretch. It's been a bit frantic, and time for Wingstop from the wing. The two leading scorers you would not have predicted here tonight.
No, Reed Shepherd and Harrison Barnes. But both these teams great on the offensive boards and get a lot of second chance points. And tonight, they're getting rebounds and kicking it out for 3. Reed Shepherd there. And now off the Wembanyama miss. The ball is loose. Great hustle for the ball. Harrison Barnes out to Vassell, who knocks this one down. And Harrison Barnes himself hit 2 of his 3 threes. Came off second shots. I believe 5 or 6 of these threes in the game coming off second shots. That and turnovers have been the story of the game.
Spurs were down by 11. They go on a 12-0 run to end the first half. Rockets with possession. Start of the second half, NBA Cup West Group C. Okogie to Şengün. Shot clock is winding down. Şengün with a baby hook, and it doesn't go. Rebounded by Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, the leading defensive rebounder in the NBA.
See if the Spurs have a carryover first half to second half. Here's Castle against Okogie. Wembanyama was held in check in the first half. Durant comes on a double. Ball's deflected and a turnover. He guides it over to Thompson. Smith is running the floor. And he did not travel on the gather and the scoop to the hoop.
Man, the size of Houston. I mean, how much ground did Jabari Smith cover there? Just carrying that ball to the rim. And Wembanyama's got to know they're coming quickly when he puts it down.
That goes down for Champagnie. It's a tray.
Well, that was perfect. Ball comes out of the double, simple pass, swings to the weak side, wide open three. You've got to make them pay, and you've just got to make the simple play. You do not need to make home run plays.
Double. Champagnie jars it loose. Castle takes a peek on the wing. Vassell, the pull-up, bottom.
San Antonio basketball there. That's what they want to do. 20 points a game off of turnovers. 21 already tonight.
Thompson rims out. 57-52 Spurs. Castle shaken big. Send it back to the perimeter. Keep it moving for Vassell. He draws Smith defensively. Screen from Wemby. Roll. Slam! French flush!
That's a really nice pass from Devin Vassell going to his left and making that wraparound pass. 8-0 run for San Antonio.
And the Spurs are up by 7. Barnes digging in there against Durant. Durant gets the step, pulls up, copyrighted.
Well, that's the Kevin Durant we know and have seen in this league for a long time, and we know he's capable of getting it going and knocking down a lot of those.
He's in double figures, 11 points for KD. Champagnie. He got cut off by Şengün, 7 to shoot. Barnes peeks at the clock, step back three, book it.
Wow, Harrison Barnes. He has been on fire the last 5 games for the Spurs.
Deflection by Castle. Okogie steps in, ends up in the front row, but saves it to Wembanyama. Champagnie. It's an air ball.
This is Vassell coming off the pick and roll. A left-handed wraparound to Wembanyama, who finishes it. Nice play by Vassell, a much improved player over the last couple of years.
Durant on the move. Oh, big finish! Kevin Durant attacks the hoop.
Well, and Houston leads the NBA in dunks, and they get a big one there.
Castle on the spin. It's off. But a loose ball foul. It's staying right here.
Durant just finds a seam and goes to the rim. Nobody coming to help. Defensive breakdown there for San Antonio.
Third foul on Şengün. 62-56 Spurs. Castle, the cut. Champagnie gets the step. Layup, no. And that's going to be foul number 4 on Şengün.
Well, and this is where, though, Wembanyama has not had a good night tonight. But this is where a guy like Wembanyama's value is seen. Amin Thompson was on him there and was just concentrating so hard on guarding Wembanyama. He never saw the help to come over on Champagnie. Your teammates can take advantage of the attention paid to the great players. They create more baskets than ever show up on a stat sheet.
Julian Champagnie has been a success story for San Antonio as Şengün goes to the bench. Undrafted out of St. John's. Had a quick stop with Philadelphia and then settled in with San Antonio. Stints in the G League. They signed him to a 4-year, $12 million deal. His twin brother Justin plays with Washington.
I love the stories of the undrafted players as Durant draws a foul on Barnes. We've got one of the best in the studio in Udonis Haslem, made a great career for himself, and Champagnie doing the same here in San Antonio.
So Durant to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2 tonight. That's the 3rd foul on Barnes. Mitch Johnson was trying to have a quick meeting with Vassell and Castle, and then Amin Thompson just joined them for the meeting, so that was broken up quickly. This rivalry goes back to 1976. First ever meeting, Houston won 125 to 116. Who was the leading scorer in that game?
I don't know. Believe it or not,
it was rhetorical. I wasn't expecting you to answer. Rudy Tomjanovich, 28 points. Foul call. And Wembanyama will go to the free throw line. George Gervin had 30 in a losing effort. Calvin Murphy had 26. I studied the box score.
Well, you know what? Those guys, especially George Gervin, put up a lot of those nights.
Big time.
And Wembanyama finally got a little space there. That's the biggest gap he's had to drive the ball.
Only 190 miles separate these two cities. They've met 4 times in the postseason. Houston is 3-1 in those playoff meetings. Wembanyama, 2 out of 2. There's a maturity to him, and I think a deep appreciation for now what he's getting to do based on what he went through, the deep vein thrombosis that cut off his season last year. The block by Wembanyama, he pinned it against the glass. Thompson didn't have a chance. Penny, and that's rejected by Smith. Out of bounds.
Wow. These are 2 of the best shot blocking teams in the league. Wembanyama, the best shot blocker we've had in a long time in the league. Wow. Takes that one to the glass. Shockingly, his first block of the night.
They are number 3 in blocks per game at 5.9. The turnaround. How do you defend it? Wembanyama nails it on the baseline.
Well, he's been making the simple pass out of the double team. That time he turns away from the double and shoots it over the top of the smaller Okogie.
Great answer there by Eason. Steven Adams just went to the locker room for Houston.
Well, Eason gets open for that 3 because San Antonio came and doubled Durant to get the ball out of his hands. Star players make it easier on all of their teammates.
Penny connects for 3. He's got 8 in the third quarter, 11 overall. The lead is 10 for the Spurs. Okogie ball movement leads to a triple.
Second corner 3 coming off of the double team against Durant. Durant willing to make the simple play. Not going to show up on the stat sheet as an assist, but he created the bucket.
Wembanyama's leg got stuck as they were trying to feed it, and a foul is called. Victor Wembanyama, a poster on Kevin Durant. KD says, I got an answer for you. Timeout in the third.
Spurs family, you are in for a treat. This is one of our favorite games. It is Methodist Children's Hospital baby races. 9 babies gonna race across the court for an amazing swag bag. All right, put your babies down. Babies on your mark. Babies get set. Babies go. And they're off. And one of them is going the wrong. Oh, my goodness, we have 9 of them here. We have Arlo closest to the scorer's table, followed by Luka. Can't forget Rasmus with that big smile on his face. We got Samuel trying to go the other way, and Sebastian's just looking across the way. Another Arlo's there. We got Stella and Ella, followed by Luke. Oh my goodness, looks like Ella turned around, went back to Papa. We can give it another try. But look, Arlo is on his way. Arlo is making eye contact. Oh, it's Stella and Ella, everybody. It's Stella and Ella. Ella was in the lead, but now Stella's, they are neck and neck, bow and bow. She's coming through the finish line. Number 8 is Ella. is with her new best friend, the Coyote. She got a big smile on her face. She is going home with a Spurs swag bag, courtesy of our friends at Methodist Children's Hospital. Congratulations, Ella.
I'm here with De'Aaron Fox, who's going to make his season debut tomorrow night against the Pelicans. We won't hold it against you that you didn't make your debut on Prime Video. But look, this was your first hamstring injury, so a lot of patience had to go into it. But what did it take mentally and physically to get to a point where you could return?
I mean, for me, it was really just when I felt comfortable. And I feel like I felt comfortable early on. But, I mean, talking to people who have gone through not quite the same injury, but going through hamstring injuries, always talk about how they felt great and then they go out there and re-injure it. So that was something that I didn't want. I didn't want to have a setback, even if I had to sit out longer. So that's a big thing that went into it.
And you had an opportunity to watch this team grow to start the season. Mitch Johnson said he's not going to put that big of a minutes restriction on you. So how do you plan to make an impact early when you return?
I'll just go out there and do what I do. I mean, try to create havoc on the defensive end, continue to touch the paint offensively, and then create for myself and create for others. I mean, that's why they brought me here. So they believed in me, and I believe in myself.
I know everyone's excited to have you back. Thanks for your time.
All right, Cassidy, break opportunity. Champagnie drives, and a foul is called. So that will be Kogi picking it up, trying to protect the rim. And that is 5 team fouls against Houston. So no De'Aaron Fox, still looking to make his debut, expected to do that tomorrow night. No Luke Cornett. He's out with an ankle injury, and then Dylan Harper, that calf injury. For Houston, Dorian Finney-Smith is yet to play this season for the Rockets, coming off ankle surgery. We talked to Ime Udoka about it. He said there's no update other than he's doing some non-contact stuff, but they're probably still looking at December.
Yeah, but he'll really help him. He gives him another guy with size who can defend and knock down threes. Those 3-and-D type guys around guys like Kevin Durant and Alperen Şengün, just very important.
Champagnie has been a difference maker. 73-64 Spurs. Durant being harassed by Sohan. 10 to shoot. Eason the screen. Castle goes for the steal. Eason gets the step. Shot clock is winding down. Thompson. The pull-up doesn't go. Adams got his hand on it. Controlled by Smith, and the short pop, no. Adams over the top. Foul is called.
Great block out by Keldon Johnson. And San Antonio will be shooting on that.
So the Rockets over the limit. More free throws here for the Spurs.
Believe me, and our guys mentioned how hard, in the studio, mentioned how hard Steven Adams is to block out. That is a great job by Keldon Johnson, and that is a tough way to earn your way to the free throw line and a chance at 2 points.
So it's Keldon Johnson. He's got 7 points off the bench. Live update presented by FanDuel. Start of the game. Spurs plus 4.5, currently minus 6.5. Johnson can bring this lead to 11, and does. It's the largest of the night. At one point, Victor Wembanyama was minus 16 when he was in the game. He's now a minus 1 because of that flurry they went on at the end of the first half. Smith off the double team, kick, Eason cans it for 3.
Wow, Tari Eason has started this year shooting the lights out, besides what he's able to do on the defensive end of the floor.
8-point game. Castle hard drive. Dishes inside. Sohan brought it down low. Eason scraped at it. Jumper. Johnson. No. Matt Thompson tapped the ball to himself. Keep it on the perimeter with Smith. Under 5 minutes to play in the third.
It's great transition defense by San Antonio, who gives up the second fewest fast break points in the league, and now they come and trap Durant again.
Hard double. Adams shovels, and nobody home. Thompson puts it down.
Kevin Durant, he's got 5 turnovers tonight because of the pressure. He's also got a bundle of hockey assists.
Sohan the catch. Could not get it to Johnson. Instead, it's Champagnie. Upstairs, Sohan couldn't finish. They're running 5-on-4. Durant. And that's turnover number 6. He was trying to hit Adams on the bounce. Sohan was still back there, and he's fouled by Thompson.
Well, when Kevin Durant has just made the simple play and let his teammates move the ball for open shots, Houston's been very successful. When Kevin Durant has tried to hit the home run, it's ended up in a turnover.
And they're going to take a look to see if this was anything more than just a common foul on Thompson.
The ruling on the floor is a common foul. The play has been reviewed to see if it's potentially flagrant.
I mean, he did swipe down, Ian. One of the things that they look for, a wind-up and a follow-through, but he just grabbed his arm. I would say that that is not a flagrant. I would also say that Jeremy Sohan has a future when he's done playing as an actor on that. He really enhanced that play.
Yeah, his body started twisting and turning. There was a chop there from Thompson. Tony Brothers, the crew chief, Justin Van Dyne, and Brandon Adair, the officiating crew.
He could definitely, if not as an actor, make it as a stuntman in the movies. That was outstanding by Jeremy Sohan.
It's the third foul on Thompson, and it looks like they're going to upgrade this one.
After review, there's wind up and follow through and contact to the face. Therefore, this foul meets the criteria for a flagrant foul, penalty 1. There'll be 2 shots, but San Antonio will have possession of the ball on the sideline.
Well, as you mentioned, Stan, this has been a point of emphasis. If you see the windup, that's usually enough for the officials to then take the next step.
Well, to wind up and follow through, and I didn't really see him hit him in the face, but I guess he did. When we go back to the late 80s and early 90s, that might not have even been a foul.
It looked like as he was trying to pull up, the right hand hit the side of Sohan's face, a bit of a graze. So this happens at the 3:50 mark of the third with San Antonio up by 6. Sohan can add to it. Career 72% shooter. Upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow, NBA TV has got the Lakers and the Hawks, ESPN, the Suns and the Clippers. Monday on Peacock, it'll be the Pistons and the Wizards. And then Tuesday on NBC and Peacock, Celtics and Sixers, the Kings hosting the Nuggets.
This is a big play right here. Houston had started to really make a run, work themselves back into the game, and then the turnover and send Sohan to the line, makes them both, and now they get the ball back and another opportunity.
Thompson sits. Both teams are making their free throws. The difference is San Antonio has taken more of them. They're 17 of 19 at the line. Houston 9 of 10. Vassell missed it badly on a 3. The defense there from Shepard.
That was a great contest. Vassell saying he got fouled, but that was a great contest. We'll see a double team here.
Sohan the help. And almost took it away from Durant. Out of bounds with 11 to shoot.
These teams have been very aggressive tonight against the Stars. Not only bringing the second defender, but attacking the ball when they do. Durant has 6 turnovers. Wembanyama has 4. They are coming after the Stars tonight.
Wemby is back in along with McLaughlin. Shepard, 5 to shoot. And there's a foul. Sohan was trying to operate around Durant and then got caught with a shove. It's just the second team foul for San Antonio.
Well, and the call had to be made because otherwise it's an illegal screen.
Oh, Issa just tossed it up. The layup goes for McLaughlin.
Turnovers continuing to be a huge problem for Houston. 17 turnovers, 27 points.
And another over and back against Eason.
Well, Mitch Johnson and his assistant Sean Sweeney have to absolutely love the defense right here. They've forced 18 turnovers. They've scored 27 points off of those turnovers.
San Antonio just 1 turnover in the quarter. Houston has turned it over 7 times here in the third.
But that turnover there, that comes from not having a point guard. Tari Eason trying to bring the ball up the floor and initiate offense. If that's Fred VanVleet, those turnovers are eliminated.
And a turnover by San Antonio and Sohan. It's a 10-point Spurs lead. 2:59 to play. Third quarter. Emirates NBA Cup.
Check out the first Fiesta nights of the season on November 12th and November 20th. These promotional bundles are limited. Text Fiesta Nights to 210-444-5940 for more information.
Spurs family, we're here center court. It is time to play one of our favorites, Victory Capital's half-court heroes, for a shot at, get this, $10,000, ladies and gentlemen. It is huge. You want to invest in the home team. Victory Capital is proudly headquartered right here in San Antonio and is the official investment partner of the San Antonio Spurs. To learn more about Victory Capital and all of its investment products, make sure to visit vcm.com. Now, we're going to get down to business right here. This man is Rick. Now, Rick is a true hero. Ladies and gentlemen, he is retired military with the Army for 27 years. Rick, thank you for your service. You truly are a hero. Now, this is how it works. All right, $10,000 on the line. You got the ball there. We're going to put 45 seconds on the clock. You're going to start with a layup. Then, once you make that, you run over to a 3. Then you come down right back here to the half court. You got to make all 3 for that $10,000. Rick, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, Spurs family, let's cheer him on. 45 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go! First up is that layup. He's got to make it. It's in and out. It's okay. Let's cheer him on. Spurs family, come on. Keep it going. 33 seconds. Next up is a 3-point shot. Oh, he's going for that Memorial Day miracle. He's good! Next up is a half-court shot. Can he do it? Spurs family, 20 seconds. Behind the line, Rick, here we go. Oh, so close. Keep it going, Rick. Rick's behind the line. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my goodness, Rick. The adrenaline is pumping. We're still going to hook you up with a Victory Capital and Spurs prize pack. Thanks for playing Victory Capital's half-court heroes.
Front line, baby. These are my warriors. These are my frontline warriors. Everybody, get your spirit fingers out. Ole, ole, ole. Go Spurs. Go Spurs. And you're not going to stop until we win. She loved it. I didn't tell her she loved it. She was like, I don't know if she wanted a hug or what. And I was like, Mom, like, now is not the time. We're in the middle of possession.
I can confirm for Big Red, Cassidy did not want a hug. And he now has no shirt. Durant fouled in the act and a chance for three the old-fashioned way.
Here's the thing, Kevin Durant, by his standards, has not had a great night. But this is one of those guys in the league that when you're the opposing coach just scares you to death because you know he can get it going and you could have 15 minutes left of this.
Third foul on Sohan.
I would think we'll see Houston back in the zone now with two bigs in the game, and yes, they are.
18 for Kevin Durant, 79-72 for the Spurs. McLaughlin has seen minutes based on the rotation in the absence of De'Aaron Fox to start the season. Kick, Barnes, hot first half. It continues. Harrison Barnes with a downtown hit.
He is now 18 for 30 in the last 5 games from three, 60%.
5 of 7 from downtown tonight. Şengün off one leg, no. Rebound, Thompson trying to take it away from Wembanyama, and they'll jump it up.
That was the Şengün shot, the Dirk Nowitzki 1-foot step back, impossible to contest. Just not as accurate on it as Dirk used to be.
Wembanyama checks in at 7'4". He might actually be taller than that. And Amen Thompson is 6'7".
And they've created 2 pockets for him that he can tip into. Between Sohan and McLaughlin is where he goes. McLaughlin has the ball and ahead to Wembanyama.
Wemby is fouled. That shoulder shimmy shake from Victor Wembanyama leads to 2 free throws.
It's a great job by McLaughlin. Simple. Just get it to your best player ahead of the pack, and Wembanyama attacks.
10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 4 turnovers.
It's been a struggle the last 3 games. Teams are really coming after him. And one of the reasons, though, is you don't have De'Aaron Fox or Dylan Harper, 2 of your best offensive players, so you can double him without as much worry about what can happen on the weak side.
His team went 34-48 last season. Wembanyama missed a large portion of it. He played 46 games last year. But you saw progress. Thompson, no. Follow, Şengün, no good. And a foul is called. Adams with the board.
Steven Adams works on getting position on the offensive board even before the shot goes in the air. He's not waiting until the ball is shot.
Foul is on Wembanyama, number 2. Shepard, good first half. Bounce it. Şengün, that's an open look. Put it on the board. 84-74. Spurs, a minute 26 to play in the third. Against this zone, they'll feed it. Wembanyama will fade. Bank shot, no. Houston came in number 1 in the NBA in scoring, 124.7 points per game. Adams lays it in and 1. Wembanyama picks up the foul.
That's a nice pass by Reed Shepard, his 4th assist of the night to go with 10 points. Excellent pass, and this 2 big lineup starting to wear on San Antonio a little bit. A nice pass. But Cassidy, what does Şengün think about the 2 big lineup? Would he rather be playing center, or does he like playing next to Steven Adams?
No, Şengün told me he loves that double big lineup because it makes his job a lot easier. And he said, basically, you know, he's played power forward most of his life, always next to another big. And Steven Adams has been the perfect fit for him, sealing defenders, grabbing offensive boards. And handling the dirty work that frees Şengün to create. And Adams told me it works because Şengün is so smart in his vision and feel allow him to share the space. It may look chaotic, but they find their pockets and they work off each other, guys.
Yeah, and it definitely creates some interesting matchups the other way for teams to deal with. Tim Burr, Adams down with Wemben.
Adams takes his man out of the play virtually every time because he's always carving out position, and so you can't take a body off of him.
Yeah, it's a 7-point game. 6-second difference, shot clock to game clock. McLaughlin gives it up. Barnes took his eye off the ball, and Şengün with a steal. Houston, 8 seconds to work with. Durant imploring his teammates to get down the floor. Swing it, Shepard, Şengün, pump fake, at the horn, bottom! A three! Alperen Şengün beats the buzzer. Houston cuts it to 4. And we head to the fourth quarter. You're watching Emirates NBA Cup with coverage on Prime, presented by Wingstop.
All right, and that is,
After
something to do
review,
with my shirt, rhymes
the
with
three-point.
banana. All the things rhyme with banana. You have to get 5 of them correct. 24 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
Hannah Montana.
Correct.
Savannah. Savannah. Havana.
Correct.
Alabama.
Yes.
Montana.
4.
Indiana. Sorry. Bandana.
Boom. That's 5. Winner, winner, chicken dinner right there. Woo-hoo. Oh my goodness, you didn't have to get 6, 7. You all had to do was get 5. And I tell you what, our good friends at True Fruit are going to give you some delicious chocolate-covered treats. All right? Everybody give it up for this guy. This is Renee. Go Spurs, go!
NBA Cup action underway here in San Antonio. Wembanyama drives in and lays it home.
Wembanyama stripped again.
Castle trying to beat the clock. He does! Welcome back to San Antonio, where the Houston Rockets trail the San Antonio Spurs 86-82. Kevin Durant, 20 points. Victor Wembanyama, 12 points on 4 of 9 from the field. Houston shot it at 60% in the third quarter, Stan, but actually lost the quarter because of turnovers.
Yeah, 7 turnovers for 15 San Antonio points. And so they scored 32, Houston did, but San Antonio 35. And Houston still with the double big lineup and in that zone.
Over the zone. Castle comes up short. Saved by Johnson. Barnes controls it. Diagonal Champagny. He'll fire. And hit. A three.
They are just killing them on threes off of offensive rebounds. That's now 26 second chance points for San Antonio.
And Champagne's got 16. Shepard's three. No, one and done for the Rockets.
San Antonio's only got 9 offensive rebounds, but 26 second chance points.
Hot hand? No, Champagne missed it. Another offensive board. Champagne misses from long range. And it's controlled by Şengün. Early fourth quarter, Spurs up by 7. Şengün off the rim. Houston is shooting 58% from three-point territory, but only 11 of 19. That three ball does not go for Barnes.
Well, that's how they've been all year. They came in leading the league at three-point percentage, but 29th in attempts.
Shepard lines it up, knocks it down. It's a three.
Well, you could make the case offensively that Shepard's been their best player tonight. 13 points, 5 of 8, 3 for 5 from 3, 5 assists, and only 1 turnover.
Trying to deal with this zone. Champagnie. Wembanyama. In and out. Rebounded by Johnson. Wembanyama. Look out. He spins it in.
Well, Keldon Johnson's offensive rebounding really helping the Spurs right now.
Shepard. Return feed from Eason. Shepard trying to make it happen. Thompson. No good. Castle early offense. The hard drive. Barnes. He tried to dump it inside, but Adams steps in front of Johnson. Eason looking for the angle. Working around the perimeter. That was not a clean pass for Shepard, so it gives San Antonio time to recover. Şengün against Barnes. That spin is tough to handle. He squares and scores.
Yeah, he's great with his footwork. They're back to a 4-point game. San Antonio struggling against the zone, but the offensive rebounds.
A giveaway there by Castle, but a foul was called.
But here it is, Keldon Johnson running in from the perimeter. Great offensive rebound and finds Wembanyama. 4 offensive rebounds and 4 assists for Keldon Johnson in 24 minutes off the bench. They are plus 10 with him on the floor.
That was the 3rd foul on Reed Shepard. The sidestep, Wembanyama. So polished.
Great move and a great finish, but getting him the ball right in the middle of that zone. Key to the attack.
Shepard draws 2 defenders. Şengün blocked by Wembanyama.
He did not even jump on that one,
Johnson one-on-one with Şengün. The back end. Johnson working hard. Shovel. Castle. Baker goes.
Great cut by Castle and another assist from Keldon Johnson. 5 on the night.
95-87. Spurs. And a timeout called by Ime Udoka. 8-point game. 4th quarter action continues from the Alamo City.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
It's now that time of the game where we pick the self-extra credit fan of the game, the rowdiest Spurs fan in here, and it's going to be determined by your cheers. All right, so let's take a look at the 3 nominees. All righty, there's the first one right there, showing that pride, showing that swag. Will he be the extra credit fan? Or will this one? Oh, my goodness, sitting in the front row. Or is it contestant number 3? All right, Spurs family, we're going to show them to you one more time. By your cheers and applause, you're going to decide the self-extra credit fan of the game. Is it nominee number 1? Could it be nominee number 2? Or perhaps it's nominee number 3. Well, he's got that credit score up there. Number 3, you are our winner. Now be sure to stay in your seat because our good friends from Hype Squad are going to come up and give you some swag. There it is. Self, the app that helps you build your credit.
You're watching the Emirates NBA Cup with coverage on Prime, presented by Wingstop.
Well, Victor Wembanyama's starting to get going. Gets the ball in that middle of the zone. Great agility, stepping around Steven Adams and finish, and then barely jumping and blocking Alperen Şengün. And then against the zone again. Great cut by Castle. Nobody sees him. 5th assist for Keldon Johnson.
Out of the timeout, Şengün guides it home, plus the foul. Ime Udoka is well schooled on the San Antonio way. He played for the Spurs. He was an assistant coach under Greg Popovich with the Spurs, won a title in 2015. He called the timeout to get his team organized, and it led to that.
Well, pick and roll with your 2 best players is generally a good way to go for coaches. Durant and Şengün together right there. Durant makes the pass, Şengün finishes it, and they're back to a 5-point game.
4th foul on Wemby. Ball movement, Champagnie back for Johnson. Shot clock is down to 10. Castle trying to challenge Okogie. Okogie gets his hands on the ball and a foul is called. That is the 2nd team foul against Houston. 4th personal on Okogie. So the Spurs have it on the side. 14 to shoot, under 8 minutes to go. The middle opened up for Castle. He'll take it. The lob and slam! Wembanyama on the setup by Castle.
A little bit of confusion in that zone. And a huge gap opened up. Castle's 8th assist of the night. Down the middle, Şengün comes. Nobody's getting to that one. Wembanyama with the dunk.
you know about dreams, dreams. Tell me what you know about night terrors, nothing. You don't really care about the trials of tomorrow. Rather lay awake in the bed full of sorrow.
Last T-shirt Spurs fans, who was it?
The NBA on Prime is brought to you by Wingstop. Big plays with even bigger flavor. Wingstop is here. By CarMax. Want to drive? And by Hanes. Hanes, never uncomfortable. High energy game, both ends of the floor. There have been a bunch of turnovers, yes, but both teams playing really hard, highly competitive. 7-point lead for the Spurs.
Well, this is what happens when you've got intense defense and no point guards.
Durant, 6 to shoot. Durant, tough delivery, the tip, and Şengün gets the roll.
Şengün getting it going a little bit here. That's 15-second chance points for Houston, but the foul right back.
Nylon for Vassell to give San Antonio an 8-point lead.
15 made threes for the Spurs.
Durant off the rim, loose ball foul. Şengün goes down. It's going to work against San Antonio. Durant felt he was fouled on this play and the previous play. And the foul is called on Wembanyama, which is number 5.
And now we are going to review, and that was the referee decided that. So I don't know if he thought we had something untoward here.
Oh, he scraped him across the face.
Absolutely. And that's what they want to take a look at. We could definitely get a flagrant one out of that.
So Şengün got the full Wemby palm. And then a little extra theatrics just to make sure the officials saw it.
Well, look, I mean, we saw Sohan with a tremendous acting job. And now Şengün. I mean, listen, your athletic career, even if you last a long time like LeBron, hey, you're done in the early 40s. You have a lot of time to work. You have to develop other career options. Acting could be a big one for these guys.
After review, there's contact above the shoulders to the face. Therefore, this meets the criteria for a flagrant foul penalty 1. There will be 2 shots plus possession of the ball.
So we saw it earlier with Thompson on Sohan. We see it now with Wembanyama on Şengün. Is this something you worked on in training camp with your guys? How to act on a potential flagrant?
No, my teams never did that.
Of course.
No.
Of course.
No one ever flopped. No. We had integrity.
I'll check the tape. So a pair for Şengün, and then Houston will have possession.
Well, it's a team in Houston that came in shooting almost 32 free throws a game. This will only be their 15th attempt of the night.
And they're 14 out of 15. Şengün has got 20 points. He and Durant lead the way for the Rockets. High man for San Antonio is Wembanyama with 18. Knocked away. Durant lines it up. Can't hit the 3. Johnson got his hands on it and created created a defensive rebound for his teammate. 100-94 Spurs. Castle, killer crossover, kick for Barnes. Shooting practice, got a three.
His 6th one of the night. This guy has been on fire for 5 games.
He played with Steph Curry. We just didn't think he would shoot like Steph Curry.
Wow.
Cross, Durant, offensive foul.
That is Durant's 7th turnover of the night.
That is 4th personal as Barnes takes the hit from KD.
And Houston stay in zone even with Şengün at center and none of the other bigs in. They don't do this quite as often.
Trying to build this lead back to double figures. Johnson back out for Castle. He's going to line it up. Johnson again, an offensive rebound for the Spurs.
Somebody might want to get a body.
Durant turns the corner and throws it down. Timeout, San Antonio.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Oh, man.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Seriously?
Over here.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
Need a fries, too.
Fries. With lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
San Antonio 103, Houston 96.
Well, and there it is. Durant wants the ball. He gets it, and he takes it in and finishes. The story of this game has, in my mind,
answers.
the intensity has been great. Now, elsewhere in the Cup, because I'm always following the Cup.
I know you are.
Toronto is on the verge of becoming the first team to go 2-0 in the Cup with a win at Atlanta tonight. And that 2-0, both those games were on the road at Cleveland and out Atlanta. Toronto now in control of East Group A.
An early Cup favorite, the Toronto Raptors. This is the first Cup game for these two teams. 103-96, Spurs lead it. Out of the timeout, Castle drive, kick, Champagnie steps on the sideline, turnover, San Antonio.
Number 17, 36 turnovers in this game, 51 points off the turnovers, and a combined 45 second chance points, 28 from San Antonio. So neither team is scoring easily by any means on their first shot.
Şengün, drop step, puts it down hard. Şengün on a rack attack.
Not much resistance there from Stefan Castle, who's an outstanding defender.
Şengün's got 13 in the fourth. The three ball doesn't go for Castle. Rockets chipping away now, down by 5.
Castle now 0 for 4 from 3. And back on Şengün, Wembanyama coming to check in.
Şengün, he draws 2 defenders. They back off now, one-on-one. Castle with the assignment. Şengün tries that drop step again. This time, another defender. Thompson just camps out underneath, and Şengün finds him on a perfect dish inside. 3-point game here in the fourth.
For more information, log on to Spurs.com or follow us on social media. Season presented by HEB.
Time for Close Connections, presented by WhatsApp.
Şengün loves this left or right to left spin, takes it there for a bucket, sets it up in the exact same spot, spins again. Here comes the double team. Look at the vision. He sees Thompson underneath and finds him for a layup. Expect them to go back to Şengün again and again.
Largest lead for San Antonio has been 12. Largest lead for Houston has been 11. Currently, 3-point differential. Wembanyama gives it up. Castle, extra pass. Chance, Penny. Cha-ching.
But again, they got the ball to Wembanyama in the high post against the zone. He found the cutter and then the pass out. So nothing shows up on the stat sheet for Wembanyama, but clearly it was his bucket.
Shepard answers. A tray ball for Reed Shepard. 106-103.
16 points and 6 assists in 24 minutes for Reed Shepard.
4 minutes to go. Wembanyama playing with the 5 fouls. Nobody there. Castle in the sky for the slam.
Well, Ime Udoka's probably going to have to go back man-to-man now. They're getting Wembanyama the ball in the middle of that zone, and he's picking them apart.
12 points for Castle, 11 assists, just 2 turnovers. Durant peeks at the clock. He drives on Wemby. Durant can't finish. Foul is called.
Here Wembanyama sees it, makes the pass to Castle on the cut. Castle makes the extra pass for a 3, and then the next one he gets the ball at the high post again, and this time Castle's wide open and nobody comes to him.
Castle picks up the personal. Durant is 5 of 5 at the line. 23 for Kevin Durant.
He got the ball on the wing there, had Wembanyama on him, and Durant's fellow University of Texas alum, Royale Ivy, now an assistant coach, stood up on the bench and said, drive him! And he did.
Royale and Kevin Durant have a very close friendship going back to their OKC days together. Royale is one of the most positive people you will meet in this industry.
And did an unbelievable job coaching Nigeria in the Olympics. Just an incredible job.
108-105, Wembanyama, tough angle, rebounded by Castle, kick out, Champagne, pops for 3.
Well, that's the story of the night for San Antonio. Offensive rebounds to threes, 31 second chance points.
Şengün, no, followed by Thompson, no good, but a foul.
Şengün forces Wembanyama into a tough shot, but great offensive rebound there by Steph Castle. Kicks it out for his 12th assist of the night. Champagne's 6th 3 of the night.
That is the 4th team foul against San Antonio as Castle picks it up. 111-106. Second free throw here for Amen Thompson. 13 points, 5 rebounds. Right now, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. We're going to get you out to Denver as soon as the Rockets and Spurs end with more NBA Cup action. Tip-off set for 10-12. Warriors, Nuggets. Wembanyama, hard drive. Couldn't finish. The follow is good. Stephon Castle rising up for the offensive board and stick back.
Second one in a row for Castle. 33 second chance points for the Spurs.
Thompson. Kick. Okogie. Can't hit the 3. Okogie the offensive board. Right through the hands of Şengün. Turnover Houston.
Number 20 for the Rockets.
Wembanyama. Back out for Castle. Volleyball style. And now they slow it down. Feed it. Wembanyama. Fades. And hits. Alien alert. Intensity is high in the NBA Cup.
We are rock, move up your body and set the trend. Y'all wind up your body and take to them. Y'all move on, see your bubble and set the trend. Y'all wind up your body and take to them. Call your body thing when I bother with that. Straight up party we taking chance. Shake it in our baby got back. Tell all of my friends them she a top notch. Oh yeah, shorty, what's happening? Girl, let's get this thing cracking. You just been dead on over. Now we get behind and you make it wind. Something in line, shake your body on the line. Bang 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 bang. Something in line, shake your body on the line.
You said it, Ian. The intensity is high here in this rivalry and cup game. Wembanyama on a tough drive, misses it. Here comes Steph Castle out of nowhere for the finish. And then Wembanyama showing patience and knocks it down. He's now got 20.
About to hit the 2-minute mark. 1:15-107. Spurs. Durant. The spin against the grain. Air ball. Thompson is there. Shepherd a three. No good. Barnes with the board. Kogi, the loose ball foul. That is the 4th team foul against Houston. Stops the clock with 1:52 to play. Five fouls on Josh Okogie. It will be Tari Eason in, replacing Reed Shepherd. San Antonio shooting 57% from the field in the 4th. Wembanyama. Double team. Castle find the open man. Champagnie contested. Missed the three.
Good ball movement, though, out of the double team.
Şengün to Durant in a crowd. Knock away Champagnie. Steal for the Spurs with 1:18 to go in the 4th and a turnover. Travel.
Turnover to turnover. 21 for Houston, now 18 for San Antonio. Kevin Durant with 8 turnovers, 24 points, but 8 turnovers tonight.
1:18 to play.
Yeah, still a lot of time. When you got guys like Kevin Durant and Şengün on the floor and shooters like Eason and Shepherd, there's a lot of time.
Şengün looking to do it quickly here. Barnes hunkers down and a foul called, the arm bar from Barnes. And that's going to put them over the limit, so Şengün will shoot 2 with 1:11 to play.
I mean, it's admirable effort, but you do not want to put teams on the line at this point. The clock is in your favor. You do not want them scoring with the clock stopped.
4th foul on Barnes. Houston is 18 of 19 at the free throw line. The Spurs are 19 of 21. A career 70% shooter. Kogi in. Shepherd sits. San Antonio is riding with its original starting 5 tonight, with just over a minute to play. 1 out of 2. Şengün. $23 points.
17 of them here in the second half.
Barnes gets it in for Vassell. Barnes will handle it. Thompson backs off into the hands of Castle. They lead by 7. 1 minute to go. Wembanyama, double, Champagnie, swing, Vassell, side rim, Champagnie, the offensive rebound. Poked up in the air, Okogie comes away with it. Lead pass, nearly intercepted. Bodies are flying, Thompson couldn't grab it. Knock away off the ricochet. And a foul is called at midcourt on Şengün. It was like a pinball bouncing off bumpers.
If you look up chaos in the dictionary, this will show up. Great offensive rebound, but then a turnover by Castle. I don't know what this is.
And now Wemby at the line. Extends the lead. 38.1 on the clock. 21 for Victor Wembanyama. MVP chant in Game 8.
Yeah, a little early.
The lead is 9, and the Rockets are running out of time. 35 seconds to go. Şengün, his jumper, doesn't go for 3. Long rebound for Thompson. His toe is on the line, missed it from two-point range. Castle the rebound. Thompson scrapes it away. Okogie has it blocked by Champagnie, but Şengün is there for the loose change. Get it in for Barnes, and he's fouled at midcourt with 18.9 on the clock.
In this game, Ian, we have 42 turnovers. We have 60 points off of those turnovers. We have 32 offensive rebounds and 54 second chance points. I think we know what the theme of this game has been.
I believe the term you used was chaos.
Wow, but the intensity was high. You know, you bring together two rivals, geographically close, and add the cup to it. I don't care what anybody says. The stakes are a little higher. There's a little more to play for, and the intensity goes up, and we've seen that tonight.
And then it pops even more on this all-gray court.
Oh, this is a beautiful court. Maybe my favorite one in the cup. I'll be unveiling that later. And what a way for this one to end. Another Rockets turnover.
Harrison Barnes with the flush. We've talked about the diff. Points do matter. 5.9 to play.
This is a great win for the Spurs. Let's not forget, De'Aaron Fox doesn't make his debut until tomorrow. Dylan Harper, one of the best rookies, is out.
And that'll do it. NBA Cup action. San Antonio with an early season statement. They defeat the Rockets 121 to 110. Fun matchup. Entertaining in all phases. Send it over to Cassidy.
Victor, what an intense and physical game. You had 15 offensive rebounds, 33 second chance points. The team you did had 15 offensive rebounds and 33 second chance points. How do you describe just what went into this team win for you guys?
We know it's